Instead of a salary, you get like 10 Rigetti puts. They might go up. I don't think too many analysts are going hard on Qunatum or meme stocks. I don't think anybody cares what the media is doing. Cellular biology? I mean, I would just read textbooks. Old-fashioned textbook. Oh, you still need developers. I mean, entry level, you may be right. Yeah, I think capital helps, but culture and equity and things like that matter a lot. Like, you don't get any equity at virtually any quant firm, which is, pretty problematic if you want to get rich. You can make some money, but you can't really go too ham without equity. I told you the answer. It's hard to make generic '𝗏𝗏. And this isn't pharmacy hour, okay? How long can I hold Qunatum? Longer than you. What does it mean? It means what it means. What I said it means. Is what I said it means. That's what it means. Yeah, we're doing rolling out annual pretty soon. Stay tuned. $27 billion OCLO. Holy shit. It was hyped a long time ago. It hasn't been in a long time. We are definitely hiring, but you have to live in New York only. No out of state. Well, maybe if you live in New Jersey or Connecticut. But even New Jersey and Connecticut is there's some questions. It raises questions. Definitely don't read 48 Laws of Power. Yeah, it's a waste of time. We try not to hire felons. I don't know too many good books on logic, honestly. Logic's a weird subject. Every dude in prison wanted me to get some 48 Laws of Power. Nvidia's down. Market's up. That's interesting divergence there. Haven't turned bullish. Sure is still not running. How bad is MS, multiple sclerosis? It's not too bad. Depends on the kind you have. There's relapsing remitting, there's primary progressive. I don't know what to do with Rigetti, man. It's crazy. Yeah, you can live a normal life with MS. Somebody you said you're related to, most people with MS will live a normal life. You do have to get on treatment. A good treatment is 𝗕𝗢𝗘, 𝗕𝗢𝗘𝗅 fumarate. Yeah, you could also take Rituxan or 𝗠𝗏𝗏 or whatever. CD20 antibody. Yeah, MS, thankfully pharmaceutical industry got a hold of MS. So if it's progressed without treatment, it can be bad. But yeah, you can always ask ChatGPT for help on medicine. It's pretty good. No good customers for chemistry software. It's kind of pretty difficult field. Look at this dwave. Holy moly. Not gonna stop till all the bears are dead. That's a tough one. Depends on the valuation. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 position. You don't need to be right on every single investment you make. Interesting. Open is up, BTQ is not. Yeah, Leonard, it's you can't only make good trades. I mean, I don't think of it as this trade is good or that trade's bad. It's kind of a general process. Process results in trade entries. I don't know if Goodell will go public. We'll see. I don't think 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 will really help you in the quantum trade. I've had some beef with the journal over the years. The birth of the world's most powerful quantum hub. D-Wave joins Q Alliance. Yeah, interferon is the old treatment for MS. It was really ugly. Don't want to be on interferon. Consultants? I mean, that's like asking what are your thoughts on people. I mean, some consultants are good, some are not. No, CD20 I think is considered the best, but there's more like intensive treatments, but I think CD20 is the best safety efficacy trade-off. I don't think that quote just applies to the short side prodigy. It would apply to every side. In fact, we can't have success without market irrationality, so it doesn't really make any sense. You can only profit from irrationality, but expecting to profit from irrationality immediately is foolish. You know, the market will do a bit of a random walk to fair value, and fair value is always a moving target too. It's not that obvious what fair really means. You just gotta be patient. Prices will really frustrate you, but patience will help. Does height hold on for the long term, do you think? Or did they just sell right away? What do you guys think? Long term? Or did they just take the arbitrage? Did they look at the fundamentals? Or did they just take the arb? I need haters, man. That's the oxygen. That's my oxygen. I love you haters, man. You gotta decide how to manage risk and all that. If you're too big in a position, you can always come back to it. It's not like a lot of people get stubborn, like they have to win on every trade. I mean, you can close it out, come back later. CLSQ is a huge scam. Wow, look at D-Wave. I feel like I'm getting punched in the face every day. Ow. Got some Islamic finance here. Guys trade oil with me? Allahu Akbar. Let's go. Kuwait Airlines. 𝗓𝗏𝗃𝗧𝗏𝗏. I listen to 𝗷𝗥𝗢𝗀𝗍 mostly. National Bank of Kuwait, Gulf Bank, Commercial Bank of Kuwait, Al-Ali Bank of Kuwait, Kuwait International Bank, Bergen Bank. If these aren't in your portfolio, what are you doing? If you don't have Kuwaiti dinar. Assalamu alaikum. Sharia law here in New York, baby. Profit with the profit? Hey guys, do we have the Palestinian feed or not? Palestinian markets. I thought we had it. We need that. The clients need it. I would. That's value add. We need that. From the river to the sea, these quotes we shall see. With no display fee. Me and the rabbi, we were talking, and listen. What? What? It is what it is. Buddy Sanders here, listen. I'm from Brooklyn. Many years. But I'm not really Jewish. That's right, I'm Palestinian. Me and 𝗔𝗢𝗪. Allah Akbar. Me and 𝗔𝗢𝗪. We're actually secretly Arabic. Vote for Hamas, vote for Bernie Sanders. I'm 153 years old. My brains are scrambled, I don't know what's going on. It's kosher. I mean halal, whatever. Give me money. Give me as much money as you have, thank you. I ask you yet again, once again. Oh, do they do Islamic 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀? I know the whole thing by heart, buddy. The whole thing. What are we doing, Salat? What are we doing? I'm not a big fan of our current leading mayoral candidate. Let's put it that way. Palestinian pharmaceuticals, listen. Palestinian pharma earnings growing 53%. The prices are too high, but I'm making a lot of money. Threw my yarmulke away a long time ago. I'm doing the prayer rug thing now. That's what the kids like. The kids like it, I like it. That's how I get these votes. Why am I a hero to these kids? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, what's his name? Madmani made a whole, thing of him hating, Columbus Day statue. It's we got a lot of Italians here in New York. Jersey, Brooklyn, Staten Island, full of Italians. Take down the Columbus statue. Oh, my Rome. What's his name? Madmani. What is that? What is that? Was that Indian? Christopher Columbus. Was he Spaniard? Yeah, it was Italians in jail. There's everybody in jail, man. Everybody commits crimes. Whenever the Italian guys in jail would get upset about an Italian guy or an Italian person doing something wrong, they would say, he's a disgrace to the flag. Every now and then I look at his stock and make some money. Lately, well, it's been mixed lately. I had that one big win. We're hiring more little bros to give it to. We're starving for little bros, honestly. Need more. Are you still bullish on X? Listen, unless I've actively told you otherwise, the answer to that is yes. Just assume yes, okay? It's crazy how SPRB just swings for $4 or $5. It's obviously a high stock price, so it's sort of normal, but bid-ask spread is a little up there. Yeah, BTQ is completely useless. Total zero, going to zero. There's a good book I mentioned Rosenbaum's book on pharmacokinetics. Rosenbaum? Yeah, that Eric Jackson guy wants to speedrun jail, man. This BTQ is just a literal startup. It's not worth anything. Godel has more revenue than BTQ. Not trading for $1 billion quite yet, I'll tell you that. Not short Galt at the moment, but obviously, you know how I feel about the fruit peel. Fruit by the foot. See, I don't want to be trading for $1 billion. I want to be worth $1 billion. The company... I'll get us to more than that even. But the point is, just because your stock trades there doesn't mean it's worth that. And I'd much rather have it be worth that. BTQ is about $1 billion market cap. We have a lot more coming. A lot of cool stuff coming. More and more I have to do these stupid meetings, and I really am trying to as few of them as I can because I really have to work. Meetings are the opposite of work. People want to meet for all kinds of stupid reasons. Yeah, well, the price will be going up, Claude. Price will be going up. Glad you got value out of it. I don't know what it would be, Card Sharp. Maybe 100 or 200, or that's what it should be. Just based on normal revenue multiples for a very, very early stage, fast growth company, because multiples are a little hard when you're dealing with such young companies, startups. There's a lot of startups that have 50x revenue multiples or more. And it makes sense because, if you're just starting a company, your revenue can still go up 10x very quickly. Because it's a very low base of revenue. I don't think you could short Godel, but if you wanted to, we could probably do a swap, but you'd have to put up capital because if it goes up 50x, then you would have to, actually fund that. Most people don't have that kind of money because their market cap's pretty low right now. I'm sure we have some shareholders that would take you up on that. Yeah, I've read Hallelujah Moments. I made that book popular. I know a lot of the people in the book. Thanks, thanks, Kyle. Taking one for the team. What a day. What a last few days. Oh, I don't think 𝗏𝗏 is behind the quantum bubble. That would be funny, though. Get a tender for the company. What if I put out a tender? Then all the shorts would have to cover. I'm going to squeeze them. Just like I did to that kid Ackman. He's a sanctimonious guy. He takes a lot of risks. I just don't like him. I'm pretty backed up with investor requests, but if you shoot me an email, martin@dl.software, I try to get to it. It's a lot of work. I'm very lucky. A lot of our users have invested in the product. We have a couple VCs and famous founders as well, but like one of the really lucky things I have is I don't have to go fundraising every day, which is what most CEOs spend most of their time doing, is fundraising. Well, a small cap, high price stock that's not that liquid with a small float is going to have like a pretty bad bid ask, but you should take advantage of it. Put your bid low and put your ask high, and you could be a market maker too. Or just buy it and hold it. I don't know, Power. I don't think it matters. The amount of money matters. It's not like it would change anything. If it was 100,000 or 100 million, I mean, you're going for the optimal return, right? I do think you have to be exceptionally talented. I made money on Newegg. It dropped a lot. I kind of got the perfect timing on that. The perfect top. Got lucky. I think we're going to hit our target. We had a pretty great Q3, so I have to close it out. And you know, if you miss, it's not like a public company. I mean, if you miss your target as a private for a few months, I mean, by a few months, I just assume people who are working remote are just doing errands all day. They're not actually working. I give remote guys work to do, and like I forget for like 3 weeks that I gave them a job, and they forget too. I mean, if the person was like extremely like out of this world, like perfect, like financial programming superstar, yeah, I would make an exception, but they would have to be like resume at Bloomberg or a top quant firm, you know, something really, really good. And they'd have to be super talented. So I'm saying people who remote work, it's like, there's no way to tell if you actually do your job. And when I check, or when I ask to do a project get done, like people don't return the project. I'm just sitting there like, oh, thanks a lot. What's the salary for again? You'd be paying me for wasting their time, for getting my time wasted, man. Look, man, you want to stay home, stay at home. You want to work, you come to work. It's simple as that. Can you sleep in the office to save rent? Man, we had a guy try that. No, you can't sleep in the office to save rent. I swear to God, I come in the office, guy's slumped on the couch, slumped. Open the light, turn the light on. Guy's like, oh. What, bro, you slept here last night? He's like, yeah, you know, had a lot of work to do, dog. You know how it is. I'm always working. I'm like, yeah, you're always working, right? Next day, same. This isn't a hotel, bro. The story gets even crazier, but I can't even tell you the rest of it. He's always here, yeah, he's never not here. Yeah, you working a little too hard, bro. Oh, the story gets even crazier. But it's cool, he does work hard, man. You just, you know, gotta get your own crib. I was like, man, let me get you 100 racks. Take my wallet out, throw down 100 racks, and get a place, like 50 racks right there. You know, we also will like buy people lunch and dinner, and I see them at the corner of my eye. They're staying just for the dinner, pretending to work. Like, is it dinner time? Getting a free dinner, free lunch, free breakfast. You know, you ever work at a company where like you get a car home after like 7 p.m. and everybody leave at 7:01. Yeah, I guess it's time to go. What time is it? Oh, what do you know? 7:01. Is that when we can I order a car? Oh, is that, yeah? Okay, good. With $6.59 I'd have to pay for it, right? Of course I give employees equity. Are you crazy? We're in a war. Can't give people equity? You crazy? How you supposed to go to war with me? We at war. We at war with ourselves. We at war with our customers. We at war with our competitors. Mandatory equity, bro. Can't believe them people out there giving 10 basis points. What am I supposed to do with 10 basis points, bro? You want me to give my all at 10 basis points? Really? You want me to give 110% with 10 basis points? No problem. I'll work on a new job. Rest invest. Big money stacks. Make a set it and forget it Bitcoin, but obviously we're not there yet. It is possible that you can make a set it and forget it Bitcoin, but obviously we're not there yet. If you look at the repo, it still has new code being added to it regularly, and you know there's still, you know, I'll call them bugs or whatever, but there's still things to be done on the implementation side. So
yeah, there's totally like bugs being fixed all of the time.
I think people think that this money is so simple that you can make this code base simple and never have to update it. I think that's wishful thinking, and I could be wrong.
maybe this will be the first version of software ever that could just set and forget. Most software has to get upgraded. Most software has to be updated. It is possible that you can make a set it and forget it Bitcoin, but obviously we're not there yet. If you look at the repo, it still has new code being added.
Oh my gosh, dwave up to 44 now. Oh, my stomach. This is what Kramer used to do. Make you wear one of these. I got a baggy song here. I shorted qubits, bold and proud, bold and proud, bold and proud. I shorted qubits, sang too loud. Now I bag hold sorrow. They said it's hype, it can't be real, can't be real, can't be real. The quantum chips made quite the deal and doubled by tomorrow. My margin called, my broker cried, broker cried, broker cried. My lad, your cash has vaporized. I whispered just like Schrodinger's dollar. Now I sit with stocks that glow, stocks that glow, stocks that glow. Entangled deep in debt I owe. My tendies lost to Cupid's holler. So if you think the hype will fade, hype will fade, hype will fade, remember what this baggie made. A rhyme, a loss, no borrow. I have to go through it, Harry. I don't like it either. It is what it is. Gotta be the top. I'm not gonna cover my short, but this humiliation ritual should be enough. How far am I breaking even from Qunatum? Pretty far, okay? I don't think I'm ever gonna break even. I stopped looking at Circle. It was fun to trade when it went public. Hey, babe. Hey, how are you? I muted my live stream, but can I get like 30K or more for these accounts? Because they talking about margin call, they talking about problems, they talking about this gonna be. You remember that one time I got into that thing with Ray and he was gonna be. This is a little like that, except instead of Ray, it's JP Morgan. Yes. Yeah. No, it's not a guy, JP Morgan. It's like a company. Yeah. It's not James Morgan. It's like an office. Yeah. So anyway, if you could slide me like 30K, I know you've been working overtime. We probably can't do that vacation though. No. I didn't do, you read something wrong. That wasn't me. I went to the liquor store. I found some money on the street. I don't know why that happened, but I found the money in the liquor store. It was crazy. It was just lying there like 5-10 G's, like just right there at the liquor store. I just put it in my pocket on the floor. It's crazy. I just walked out with it. You know? I don't got it like that. I need it. So anyways, I don't know why purse money missing, but at the end of the day, we'll find it. We always find it. So, man, girl, you kind of forgetful with your money. You gotta lock that up. What you doing? I know. Stop losing your money so much, babe. That's crazy. Yeah, I know. The baby's got you all messed up. I know, babe. I know. Somebody must be sneaking in your purse while you sleep. Haha, just kidding. Yeah, you gotta send the money to JP Morgan. I'll give you the address, and then it's another dude named E-Trade. Yeah, E-Trade. Send him some money. Yeah, yeah. Send him some money too, because the vacation, look, I don't want to go there anyway. You know, we can just go to New Jersey. New Jersey's nice though. New Jersey's real nice. Oh, for real. I'm gonna show you all around New Jersey, babe. Don't worry about Caribbean. You don't need no Caribbean, bro. There's mosquitoes there anyway. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I love you, babe. I'll see you later. Oh yeah, we're gonna have dinner with that dude at 8. Okay, thanks for everything. Love you. Bye. So what happened was I took the company's treasury, I shorted Qunatum. So now, need your help, dog? I took the company's money from our seed round.
Yeah.
I shorted Qunatum.
Yeah. All right.
So we still got a little bit for payroll, right?
Yeah, I think we got a little bit.
Okay, why can I use that for Qunatum?
I think we should. You know, that sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah.
You know, based on how terrible these companies are.
They are terrible companies. Is everyone going to be okay with missing payroll?
For a few weeks.
Okay.
You know, we'll feed them Chick-fil-A. We'll feed them
Can we do like
DoorDash. We'll use the credit cards.
Okay.
And then, when the bottom falls out,
We're rich.
we're rich.
Let's go.
We're already, we skip all the way to Series D.
I like that. Skip Series A.
Yeah, that's, as your CFO, that is what I
Recommend.
That's what I
Okay.
recommend.
Okay.
But,
We've got broad agreements to do this. We'll go to the board today, and that'll be that. Thank you, bro. I knew I could count on you.
memo system.
Write that up. Write that up. Paid in kind. I like that. Instead of a salary, you get like 10 Rigetti puts. What? That might go up, right? Might. Well, welcome back. Qunatum continues to rally, getting reamed, as they say, on Wall Street. Bit of a technical term. Rigetti's 16 billion market cap, 19 billion with the new shares outstanding. How? It was like 200 million. Now it's 19 billion. Nothing's changed. It's gone up 100x. Nothing's changed. There's no quantum breakthrough. Nothing happened. I've been lucky because I've been just dodging bullets, getting a little money from here and there. Lucky. Quick trade. Pocket that. Put that back into Qunatum. I got another margin call. Oh, I'll make a quick transaction. Put that in Qunatum. My girl's been helping me out too, quite a bit, with some emotional support. You know what I mean? While I've been trading left and right, dodging, jabbing. I take a loss, come back, get a couple farmer trades, dodge another quantum bullet. That's how Shkreli survived in the 100x. Buying more capital to double down. You make a little cut here, a little cut there. Put in another 5K, 10K, 20K. Survive, you know what I mean? That's what you gotta do, survive. My specialty is getting bread. Any market, any stock, anything. Act like I'm just a one-trick bio-farmer pony. Get out of here. Disrespect me like that, man. I'm real. Why do you fill in the order so quick, though? It's like it doesn't even... I put the offer all the way outside the market. They still fill it. How? How's that possible? It takes like 1 second. It's like filled. Oh, you want to do what? Filled. Bro, I didn't even put the order. Filled. Oh, you thought I was finished? Oh, you thought I was finished? Oh, no. You really thought I was finished. Hold on. We need to see Akla down. We need to see Open down. All right, let's go. Rigetti almost down. There were some rich guys in prison, but typically most people in prison have been broken down. You had a whole quantum computer in prison. I did play a tiny bit of League just to say I did it. Can't really play League, you did. Yes, I'm betting they're going to 0, correct. Yumi support, you could theoretically do it in prison. Yeah, I was at a low. I wish I was at a camp. Done. It's done. We survived, top. We survived. They wanted to kill us, bro. They wanted to end this whole career. They wanted to take you to the cleaners. I said, no. I will not be margin called. I'm staying in this trade. I had a homie hide the phones. We would have like a false brick in the wall. With all these bricks, and there'd be a false brick we hollowed out. We'd shove it in there, and that was the stash spot. We call that putting it up. You gotta put it up. We leave it for the whole night. Only we know how to open that brick. We even put it in the ceiling, but now I don't want to make it hot. I want them to know that even though I haven't been to that prison in 7 years, I still don't want them to know the stash spot. There's a false ceiling. We put it in the ceiling. No, they got metal detectors, so you can't really hide the phone on your person. I would say the average guy would not have a problem at a low. I would say with the medium or the pen, you better start, get a little affiliated. Probably most of us white guys, we'd be going to Aryan Brotherhood, unfortunately. That is how you survive in there. Better get real racist real quick, because that's the way it is. There's funny ways to charge it, and the funniest way I've ever seen was there's a light, a wall light that's a fluorescent light, and you can find a way to draw energy from it. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.